Hey, what's up guys, MaximusBlack here, bringing you, finally, a Quest to Masters! And wow, what a weak-ass split that was. That was the most weird... I don't even know how I clicked two probes that were... and one in the middle, didn't click... Anyways, that was just weird. Anyway, Quest to Masters. And what I'm going to do for this one, this obviously isn't live, and I am going to be bringing back the live commentaries. In fact, you're going to be seeing some of those very, very soon on the channel. I did record a couple already, so you're going to see those. But I'm only going to do this in my point of view, so that's like the closest thing you're going to get here. I will introduce those players, though. Down here, me, MaximusBlack, and up top, we have Earthmaster, and I still have not scattered out his base yet. So it looks like I dropped down the pylon at 9. Just very, very typical Protoss opening. I am going to go ahead and chrono out my, my next two probes after the 10th one was finished. And then I'll end up probably building a gateway. Now, I don't really remember what I did this game, but I remember it was just called When Cheese Fails. So... yeah, that right there would just give it away. So it looks like I am finally going to go scout. As soon as I put down my first gateway, I am going to start making my way up the map. And I don't know where this is going. Wee, wee, bing. Alright, so I am going to go up that way. I guess while this is going, I want to let everybody know that I am doing Super Mario 64 playthrough on my channel. And a lot of people don't know that I've actually done other playthroughs. I've done Amnesia. I've done Half-Life... just Half-Life 2, and what else did I do? Dead Space 1 and 2. How can I forget about that? So yeah, go check those out. So it looks like I did do some scouting here, and I'm like, wait a second, what the heck? So I do see a probe here in my base, and I don't know exactly when I noticed this, because I just kind of chucked my probe up there, and I guess I just kind of discarded it. I did put up my Cybernetics core. That's going. I do have my assimilator going as well. It is a PvP, so on a PvP, I usually 4-gate against another Protoss. I actually don't 4-gate against any other race anymore. If I'm playing Zerg, I usually do a 3-gate expand, or I do a forge fast, depending on the map. But at this point, I'm like, wait a second, where is his gateway? And then I quickly realize he's cheesing me. So I immediately start chronoing out my next Bob. And, oh, my probe does go down there. That was a bit of a mistake. So I'm like, oh, wait a second. There's a probe. And I'm still, you know, shit in the bed there. And there is Bob from Earthmaster. So it looks like he did proxy me in some way, shape, or form. I still don't know where that's at. So all going to come down to micro at this point. 2 Zealots first one. I do back one off. This Zealot has more health than this one. He is going to be able to take him out. Oh, but he is running him himself. Oh, is he going to go down? It's going to be so close. And he... yeah, he goes down. I get 2 of them attacking there. I back off my weak one. I bring out a probe to kind of just, I don't know why I brought out that probe, but I brought him out. And now I have 3 Zealots against his 2, and I keep on chronoing out my Zealot at this point. I immediately chucked down a forge. I didn't bother grabbing another gateway. Now, I put up a cannon here for a number of reasons. For one, I watch a lot of When Cheese Fails. I watch a lot of replays. 9 times out of 10, I know that he's going to overrun me with Zealots. He's going to not get any gas. He's probably got like 3 gateways down here. He's just going to, yeah. So he's got a big amount. He's going to be using all of his chrono on that. So right now, I'm just trying to delay the attack. I do have that cannon in a great, great position. He's going to be forced to run all the way around before he can actually start attacking that. This pylon here was just basically to protect these probes, and also if he does try to take out this pylon, this cannon and that cannon is going to be able to take him out. So I do see something going on over here. He is going to get a photon cannon up this way. I immediately run over, trying to get rid of this, trying to take this down, and then back off. I'm going to have to put up a couple of cannons over here somewhere, because if he continuously builds cannons down here, he's going to be able to attack my Cybernetics core and my gateway, and that will not be good. I am going to chuck down 2 cannons in that position. I'm just going to have to try to hold this off as long as possible. This cannon's a little risky, but I'm like, whatever. He's going to try to pop in there. He's going back and forth, and I'm like, all right, screw this. I'm going to go attack his base. The reason why I'm doing that is because he is applying a lot of pressure on me right now, and out of... I wouldn't say desperation, but it's always good to run a couple of units up to the base, because then he'll be forced to use minerals to kind of cannon up over here, or he may really panic and chase you all the way back up to the top of the map, and it'll give you time to regroup in your base, get up a couple of more gateways, which is what I'm doing right now. And look at this. I'm putting up some cannons to make sure that his cannons can no longer get any closer than what they already are. And that is, look at this. He put up a cannon. That's a great placement for that cannon, but I made him use 150 minerals up here instead of using it down here, and that was the main goal there. I didn't lose any zealots. I am going to sneak 2 more down here. The reason being why I'm doing this is because I have enough cannons right now. What is he going to do? Is he going to attack me? What? Say he had even 8 zealots at this point. There's no way he's going to be able to break this cannon wall with a sentry and a stalker in there. And I'm going to go over here and I'm just... Yeah, that was a nicely placed cannon right there. And he does manage to take out one bob, and that is not good for me. That was a bit of an error. And he's going to try to take out these pylons. It looks like he's going to successfully do that, but I'm putting up a couple of cannons here to try to protect myself. My forge is going to go down. It looks like it. Oh, and that cannon does take him out. And he does not cancel that. That's 150 minerals down the tubes for him. I am still sitting on 400 minerals. I do sneak a probe out, and I stick down a proxy pylon. So why would I go and ever attack this wall of cannon? That would just be the most ridiculous thing I could possibly do. So why not just go and hit him where it hurts and then take care of these cannons later on? But look at this. Earthmaster getting extremely sneaky. If he could get a couple of cannon off in behind here, that could be a big game changer. But I quickly take out that zealot, and I'm going to be taking out this pylon. You only need 4 probes to take out a pylon very easily. Anything more than that is overkill. This cannon in a great position. I do warp in a bunch of units here, and I'm going to be able to take out this cannon. And what can he do at this point? He's going to be absolutely screwed. He throws up the GG, and he leaves the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Earthmaster basically shitting the bed. One of the, I guess, fun things, but annoying things about being MaximusBlack on the ladder is everybody knows, I won't say everybody, but 80% of the games that I play, they recognize my name. They instantly ask me, are you the guy that does the cheese fails? Or are you the when cheese fails dude? Or are you the cheese guy? And they instantly cheese me. So whenever I play on the ladder, I'm always on my toes because you never know. I could get a 6 pull up my base, a cannon rush, a proxy gate. I've seen it all. And, you know, from watching all of those replays on Light TV, I knew how to successfully defend this. Getting up that forge right away and putting up a couple of well-placed cannons because you know that a bunch of zealots are going to come in here. The main thing is to not panic. There's no point of building a couple more gateways because by the time they finish, you're going to get overran by zealots. Best thing you can possibly do is start chronoing out as many zealots as you can. Get out 1 or 2 well-placed cannons. You don't want to waste too much money on cannons. Just basically hold them off and then just play with them. And just make him waste all these beautiful minerals on cannons while you go and do a decent counter. So that was a When Cheese Fails, I guess MaximusBlack edition. I just thought it was a pretty cool game, a decent defend, and I think that you guys could maybe learn a little something from that. That's why I'm posting this game up. Let me know what you thought about the game, and more StarCraft on the way on the solo channel. I want to give a big thank you to everybody that subscribed. It is a big help on me becoming a full-time YouTuber, and I greatly appreciate it, guys. Keep watching, keep being laggers out there. MaximusBlack, peace out.